Namaste. Welcome to the mat. The hard part is done. You've made it here. We're going to do this good morning flow. It's a great way to get the body moving, open, and feeling good to start your day. Let's go ahead and start in child's pose. So finding a child's pose variation that feels good for you in your space. I'd like to take my arms a little wider and give my shoulders, my tight shoulders, an opportunity to open up and soften. Let any constriction of the belly go. Just breathe deeply. Feel the belly press against the thighs. Breathing in and out. Start to layer on maybe that ujjayi breath, that constriction from the back of the throat, sealing the lips and breathing in and out through the nose. It almost sounds like an H-A-ha sound, or if you were Darth Vader, it's that kind of pulling, raspy constriction of the throat in and out through the nose. Nice. Let's take 4 more deep breaths together. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out. 3 more. Elongate the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath. Breathe in. Hold this one at the top. Audible exhale. Sigh it out. Go ahead and come into tabletop, hands and knees. Just take a few rounds of cat and cow. So allow your body and spine to move in a gentle way in your own space. Taking time, just relaxing through the belly, the abdominal wall, pressing down firmly through the hands to separate the shoulder blades as you come through cat, and then allowing the natural curve of the spine. Maybe it feels good to wag the tail a little bit in space. Just taking a few rounds, feeling your spine start to warm up as you connect your breath with movement. Nice. Coming into a neutral spine, go ahead and tuck the toes and walk the knees back. So we're going to come through a little bit of a modified plank and warm up the hips. Press into the hands, press the hips back to the heels, come forward, there's tabletop, and then come a little bit more beyond that, almost as if we were going into upward facing dog. So we're just warming up through the hips, strong core, strong glutes, squeezing the glutes as you come forward, just feeling the hips warm and open up. Breathing here. It's almost like a little cat and cow, but we have a nice supported spine. Last 3, last 2, and now I want you to step the left foot big and wide up by the left pinky finger. Land, untuck the right toes, settle in, allow this to feel good. Let the hips be heavy here. Let the hands press firmly down, drawing the heart through the shoulders, feeling the opening through the groin. And if this isn't accessible, please grab blocks, blankets, pillows, books, anything you can to bring the floor to you. Never kind of adjusting or manipulating our body to reach the floor, but know that we can always use props around us to bring the floor to us. Nice. Breaking this posture, tuck the right toes, step the left knee back. Let's work through those hip hinges just a little bit more. 4 more here. Breathe. Last 3, and then we'll step the right foot up. Last 2, last 1, right foot, big giant step outside that pinky finger, nice and wide. Untuck the left toes, let the hips sink down. Strong through the hands and the shoulders, supporting the spine. Good morning hips, right? Allowing this to open up. Really nice. Take another couple breaths here, just allowing the hips and groin to sink down, to open up. And then we'll tuck the left toes. Right knee will come back down. We'll do a few more of those hip hinges. And then we'll elevate this just a little bit. Last 3, 2, breathing. Last 1 here. Come into high plank pose. Strong plank body. Press down to the feet. Pull the belly in. Strong legs, strong glutes. Step the left foot outside the left hand. We're going to reach the right arm up and around. Good morning stretch. Bring the left hand down to the inside. Step the left foot back. Find downward facing dog. Woo. Maybe take those feet a little wider for down dog. Start to feeling that whole posterior chain warm up. as you pedal the heels, hanging the head down. Really feel the triceps hug down toward the mat so you feel some broadening through the upper body. When you're ready, come forward, plank pose, look forward. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Strong through the legs, good morning stretch. Reach that right arm up and around, find the twist. This has been known as the best stretch ever. Feeling the body warm and open up. Right hand comes down, right foot steps back, strong plank from the belly, lead, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice, breathe here, second time in down dog. So keeping the knees really generously bent, pressing the belly toward the thighs, lifting the tailbone up, finding length through the whole backside of the body. Taking another breath or two as we find this length, relaxing through the head and neck. Come high forward, plank pose, strong limbs. Left foot outside the left hand. Find that twist right away. Big breath in. As you breathe out, left hand comes back. Left foot steps back, plank pose to down dog. Breath full in here. Find an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, forward plank. Right foot steps outside the right hand. Big good morning stretch, big twist. Nice, right hand lowers down, right foot steps back, hips up and back, down dog. Let's do that one more time. On each leg, forward to plank. Step the left foot forward, big stretch, left arm reaches. Left hand comes down, plank to down dog, exhale. Forward to plank, right foot steps. Big good morning stretch. Right hand down, right foot steps back, hips up and back, down dog. Walk those hands all the way back to the back of the mat. Really generously bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, and find a ragdoll, find a sway, find a forward fold. Breathe, bend and straightening the legs. Awesome job. Feeling that whole posterior chain warm up from the big toes to the heels all the way up the back of the thighs. Taking another round of breath here, warming up the body. Nice. When you're ready, release that. Walk back down through to plank posture. Strong plank and then lower the knees. Find a few rounds of cat and cow, and then we're going to warm up the shoulders and say good morning to the upper body. Oh, it feels so good to move the spine. All right, so let's find that twist again. We'll lead with the left side, lifting the left arm up. Feel that big, strong reach through the left side. Big press down through the right hand. And thread the needle, bring the left arm underneath. Left temple, left ear comes down to the mat. Finding just a shoulder stretch that works for you. Maybe taking the right toes out. Leaning over to that left shoulder. Stretching through the head and neck. And just breathing. Maybe that means bringing that right knee down and finding a more passive version of this stretch. Finding a few big, giant breath in and an audible exhale, sigh it out. One more full breath. Relaxing and stretching through the left shoulder. And as you exhale, the right hand will come underneath. We'll relift that left arm, pivot on our right knee, and extend our left leg long. So we're in a modified gate pose or a side plank. Really nice. So press down through the right knee and chin, top of the foot. And then use the abdominals to come up to a nice strong T. Left hand comes down the body. Let's stretch through that whole right side waist, right shoulder, right abs. That beautiful lateral line on the right side of the body. Full breath in here. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, come back to tabletop. We'll take that cat and cow again, and we'll stretch through the right side and get you going throughout your day. Really nice. Find that neutral spine. Right arm will lift. Find that strong, big reach as if they were two wings. So press down to the left hand, really reaching up through the right fingertips. And when you're ready, thread the needle. Right arm comes down, right shoulder, right temple. And then let the expression be that left foot. Maybe it goes out off the mat a little wider and gives you some leverage to press into that right shoulder. So I feel almost that right shoulder kind of separating along the back as I lean into the right, finding that nice, beautiful stretch. And find the breath. Nice. Taking another full 1 or 2 complete rounds of breath here. Getting all of that good stretch through the right shoulder. When you're ready to move on, the left knee will come down. The left hand will come down. We'll re-lift that right arm, and it'll see better from this angle. We're going to pivot on that left knee. That right leg will go long. So we're in a supported side plank here. Nice. And then we'll press down through the left shin, coming up to a strong T. You notice my glutes are engaged. Nice length through my abdominals. And I'm going to reach up through my left arm. Find all that length through the lateral left side of the body. Breathing and moving, feeling that left shin and top of the foot press down. Good morning as we stretch. Last full breath here. Good. Cartwheel the hands down, come back to tabletop. Tabletop is just gonna find downward facing dog, and we're gonna walk our feet all the way to the top of the mat. Just ragdoll for a moment and round the spine, reaching all the way up, overhead, and back hands to heart center. Namaste. Hopefully the body feels a little more awake. You've got those good morning stretches, and get out there and start your day.